Hello, people. My name is Steve Willis, and I'm here to talk about my song, my new single, Great God. Um, I know most of you will wonder why Great God, but it was an experience for me. It was a testimony for me because the song came at the right time where I was facing some challenges, hard times, and the Lord dropped this song for me. My mom was diagnosed of cancer, and before we knew it, it was already at stage 4. So, and that really broke me down, broke the whole family down, and we all held hands and we prayed, and my faith was activated at that period. And at that point, we knew that this was between life and death. And the only thing that was running through my mind was, God, I need you to come through for me. God, I need you to come through for me. And my brothers and I and my family, we held hands together and we prayed, believing God that He was going to come through. We knew that this was a trying time, and all we needed was our faith to rise. And that was the point. I came across this verse in the Bible again that says, "Be still and know that I am God." So I will always pray to God and I'll tell Him, I don't want to look at the storm. I just want to focus on you. And that was my prayer. So my faith was really up, but people around me thought, even the doctors said to us that this is stage 4 and the chances are very slim, and we can give her an injection that will just make her tell you her will and all of that, and then she's gone. But I said no, and people actually thought I was running mad because my faith was so activated, you know. And then this night, while I was praying at night after I left the hospital, um, the Lord dropped this song in a dream. It came as a dream, and I heard the angels singing, "My God is big, my God is great. No matter what, put your trust in me. He never fails. My God is great." And at that point, I just felt uh, God just gave me His word that He is big, He is great. No matter what, put your trust in me. And I held on to that word, and I went back to the hospital the next day. And my mom was still lying down there, not talking. Her eyes were closed. So whenever I come around, I just go around and I'll pray and I'll worship and sing, because she was a chorister. She loves singing. So I always do that around. And that very day, when the song dropped at night, I just picked up my phone and I recorded the song just the way I heard it. And then I came to the hospital. Well, while in the dream, I remember I saw my mom coming to me and she's like, "Steve, I'm all right. I am healed. Let's go and prepare for this and that." And I told her, "No, I promised God that when you come out of this, I'm going to do a concert and just thank Him, a Thanksgiving concert. So the next day I went to the hospital and I met her. She was still lying down there, like her eyes were closed. She wasn't talking already, and I kept on praying. And all of a sudden I remembered that song and I started singing it. "My God is big, my God is great. No matter what, put your trust in me." And then she opened up her eyes and she looked at me. And the way she looked at me was like, "Oh, were you there? Oh, so you heard this song?" Immediately again, my faith came alive. I said, "Wow, she's coming back alive." And that was another trial, you know. And that went on. I kept on praying. I was always there at the hospital praying. My younger brothers and everyone was praying. One of the days, a friend of mine who is a pastor came around and prayed. And after prayers, he told me, "Steve, um, mommy is healed." mommy is between two decisions. It's for her to choose if she wants to stay back or she wants to go to heaven. And I was like, no, my faith is so strong that she's coming back alive because God gave me a song. And then, I had an experience already with that. So, this fateful day, I came to the hospital and I found out that she was not on her bed. So my mind skipped and I realized that they changed her world. And then I went there and I saw her and she was still lying down there. It's heartbroken when you're believing and you just keep seeing that things are going bad as you're believing. It's the other way around when you're believing and you're seeing results. But at this point, it looked like the situation was getting worse, and I really broke down. And I held her hands, and it was cold. And I went outside, called my younger ones, and I told them, what do you guys think about mommy's health? What do you think about mommy? And they said, I think she has tried. And I think she should rest. And I realized that, okay, maybe I was the one holding her. And I said, okay, let's hold hands together. And then we prayed. And I said a simple prayer, and I said, God, let your will be done. So I had peace in my mind, and that was the night she passed on to be with the Lord. There was this question in my mind, but God said He was great, He was big, no matter what, put your trust in me. But the whole scenario now changed the whole story about the song. I now realized that God was actually taking me through a process, because the way my faith was so strong, if I had not gone through that process, I probably would have lost my mind, And I realized that, yes, He said, I am great, I am big, no matter what. No matter what means, even if I decide to take her to be with me, I am still great. Put your trust in me. I will never fail you, Steve. I am great. And, it brought another revelation. The song brought another revelation to me, and I now realize that, oh yes, God speaks to us in different ways. We sometimes don't really understand. This song is an experience for me. It's a testimony for me, So I just believe that as you listen to this song, you will be blessed. For anyone going through any type of trials, yours might not be like mine, but I know for sure that God is God. He is the impossibility specialist. He is the only one that can say yes and no one can say no. The Bible says, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted amongst the nation. The God of hosts is with us. That should be our anchor. We should stand on the promises of God. That's all about this song. God is great, and He hears us, and He answers at His time.